All right. So how are you doing? Today I'm going to be sharing about my thoughts on Resident Evil 9, and I'm going to say I'm very excited about the game. I'm not going to be uploading and playing on stream and upload any content related to it on my channel because I want to enjoy it on my own at the first time. Then maybe we will play on stream. Uh, तो हाँ, आज की वीडियो में ज़्यादातर मैं रेजिडेंट इवल से रिलेटेड ही बात करूँगा, रेजिडेंट इवल 9 के रिलेटेड, और मेरी जर्नी जो रही है रेजिडेंट इवल के साथ. आई एम गोइंग टू बी टॉकिंग अबाउट रेजिडेंट इवल 9 एंड माय जर्नी थ्रू रेजिडेंट इवल. एज यू कैन सी आई एम वेयरिंग द जैकेट. इट्स नॉट द सेम जैकेट एज लियोन, बट द फर इज काइंड ऑफ डिफरेंट एंड द कलर. बट दैट्स नॉट द टॉपिक फॉर टुडे. आज जो हम बात करने वाले हैं वो है रेजिडेंट इवल 9 के बारे में. रेजिडेंट इवल 9 इज़ द मोस्ट एंटिसिपेटेड गेम ऑफ 2026. आई थिंक इन माई ओपिनियन इट माई बी जी. I think GTA 6 is still the most anticipated, but no, for me it's Resident Evil 9. So yeah, I'm going to be talking about Resident Evil 9 today. So far, all the gameplay that Capcom and all the trailer that Capcom has shown us, the game is looking pretty good. Game काफी अच्छी लग रही है, and लियोन और ग्रेस दोनों के सेक्शन जो हैं काफ़ी अच्छे लग रहे हैं. मेरे ख्याल से जहाँ तक जो बात मुझे समझ आई है वो है कि ग्रेस का जो सेक्शन है वो हॉरर टाइप होगा ज़्यादा. यानी कि रेजिडेंट इवल 2 7, रेजिडेंट इवल 2 का रीमेक, और रेजिडेंट इवल 7 8 वगैरह हॉरर टाइप. और जो लियोन का है, जो पार्ट लियोन्स पार्ट इज़ मोर लाइक फुल एक्शन, एंड ही इज़ गोइंग गन ब्लाजिंग, ही इज़ गोइंग जॉन विक मोड, पूरा जॉन विक मोड बन गया वो. And it's similar to Resident Evil 6 and 4. Yeah, it's more similar to Resident Evil 4 remake, and it's just the evolution of Resident Evil 4. This the director said that in the showcase. So yeah, this game is going to be really peak. I'm honestly really excited. Also, इस game में दो मोड है कि तुम थर्ड पर्सन भी जा सकते हो, फर्स्ट पर्सन भी जा सकते हो. And this game has two features, the first person mode and the third person. And I think the first person mode is more for Grace, and the third person is for Leon, because it's more of the action. You gotta look around for your zombies, and you gotta kick the shit and bash their head. Yeah, that's why. And and the Grace section should be first person, so it's more engaging with horror and the environments surrounding her and the zombies around her. Yeah, but I'm eager to see Grace gameplay in third person too. मुझे ग्रेस का गेम प्ले थर्ड पर्सन भी देखने का इंतजार है कि वो कैसा फील होता है. लेकिन मेरे ख्याल से लियोन का जो पार्ट है वो ज़्यादातर थर्ड पर्सन में सही लगेगा. वैसे उसका भी फर्स्ट पर्सन ट्राई, आई वांट टू ट्राई लियोन्स पार्ट इन फर्स्ट पर्सन टू. या लियोन का पार्ट मुझे फर्स्ट पर्सन में ट्राई करना, यू नो ट्राई करना चाहता हूँ मैं कि उसका कैसा फील होएगा. सो अब मैं बात करता हूँ मेरी जर्नी रेजिडेंट इवल के साथ. सो फर्स्ट टाइम आई वॉज एवर इंट्रोड्यूस टू रेजिडेंट इवल, इट वॉज रेजिडेंट इवल 4, the classic on the PS2, not the GameCube version, which is much better than the PS2. The PS2 version was just, limited to the PS2 hardware. But yeah, that's the Resident Evil. That's my first Resident Evil game. I saw, I remember my dad bought me that game for the PlayStation 2, and I saw Leon on the cover, and I was too scared to play it, to be honest. मैं छोटा था, बहुत डरता था उस गेम से, क्योंकि उसका कवर ही बड़ा डरावना सा था. मुझे याद है अभी तक वो PS2 कवर में से वो था जो लियोन ऐसे गन पकड़े और पीछे उसके सारे zombies वगैरह खड़े हैं और लियोन ऐसे हंस रहा. He's got a cocky smirk on his face. Yeah, that's the cover I remember. And मुझे याद है पहली बार जब मैंने ये गेम लोड की थी ना, टाइटल स्क्रीन आई थी Resident Evil 4, the title screen of Resident Evil 4. And the title screen was Leon holding Ashley's hand, and they are running away from I think they are running away from something. Yeah, that's the title screen of Resident Evil 4. And honestly, I was scared of that title screen. मुझे उस title screen से भी डर लग रहा था. And when I heard the first time ever in my life, Resident Evil 4, I was scared for life. I quit the game, bro. Yeah, I was so scared. I was never into horror stuff when I was a kid. मैं छोटा कभी भी यानी कि हॉरर स्टफ में बिल्कुल नहीं था. मुझे हॉरर से बिल्कुल डर लगता था, सही बात बताऊँ तो. आई वाज नेवर इनटू हॉरर स्टफ. आई वाज रियली स्केर्ड. So yeah, as time goes by, I never played Resident, and honestly, I never played Resident Evil 4 on the PS2. By the way, I played for a little bit. I got scared, and I completely forgot about the game. I just only knew about Resident Evil 4, and the main character is Leon. I didn't know about Chris, Jill, Claire, Ada. मुझे किसी का भी नहीं पता था, मुझे बस लियोन का पता था छोटे होता, क्योंकि वही पोस्टर बॉय था PS2 में रेजिडेंट इवल 4 का. या ही वाज अ पोस्टर बॉय ऑफ रेजिडेंट इवल. सो या फिर इसके बाद मैंने कभी भी Resident Evil 4 को हाथ नहीं लगाया. And then comes 2019, Resident Evil 2 remake drops, and it was a banger. पहली बारी तो मैंने अपने कज़न के घर गया था, उसको मैंने खेलते हुए देखा था, and I was like, oh, this game is peak, bro, this game looks amazing, and I was like, no, I can't wait to try it myself, and so I went there. He was playing the game, and I saw, oh my god, bro, we got scared. I remember there was, you remember the library section where there are multiple zombies around the area. One zombie was hiding behind the door, and we got jump scared by him. We got scared so bad. Yep, and yeah, I was like, whoa, Resident Evil 2. Hey, I was like, hey, I remember this guy. This is Leon, right? I was like, yeah. And he was like, yeah, his name is Leon. Yeah, I remember. I said, yeah, I remember him from the PS2 game. Yeah. Then I went home. I built my gaming PC, and for the first 3 games I installed was GTA, Grand Theft Auto 5, GTA 5, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, and Resident Evil 2 remake. These were the first 3 games that I ever installed on my first gaming PC. So yeah, I played Resident Evil 2 remake, and oh my god, let me tell you. It was one hell of an experience, brother. I never played the original Resident Evil 2. मैंने original Resident Evil 2 कभी नहीं खेली. But I really like the remake, bro. Yeah, that the Claire section, the Leon section, both of them, the A-B scenario thing. Yeah. And 1 year later, Resident Evil 3 came out, the remake of Resident Evil 3 with Jill Valentine. I played it, and it was good, but it didn't hit the same like Resident Evil 2. I gotta say. And I heard many people say that it was the same case in the original game. The original Resident Evil 3 didn't hit the same as Resident Evil 2. And I can see why. Because I think Resident Evil 3 was much, fast paced. They just skipped everything. Yeah, they just do this, just do this. Capcom was like, yeah, let's get this over our head. Capcom guys, come magro lao. इसलिए, I think that the game was very short. Yeah, they had a lot of content from the game. And then 2023, there comes Resident Evil 4 remake. No, at first I played I played the original Resident Evil 4. Yeah, after Resident Evil 2, I played the original Resident Evil 4. That was the HD edition on PC on Steam. Yeah, I played that, and that was the first time I played Resident Evil 4. And let me tell you, that game was scary as freak. and the people who said Resident Evil 4 is not scary, yo, we gotta talk, bro. We gotta talk about that. Resident Evil 4 is scary. Yeah, sure, it has some action elements. Action elements in this game, I know, but it's also scary. The castle part scared the freak out of me. What are you talking about? The castle part, the regenerator, and the regenerator. Oh my god. And no. No, Mr. X was much scarier. Mr. X was much scarier than regenerators. And then I got to, I really liked Leon. He was a great character with a great personality. When the first time, and Resident Evil 2 remake was much serious. He was he was a little rookie cop. His early police days, probably police wala tha. And when I saw him in Resident Evil 4, his personality is way much better, bro. In the original game, in the remake, he still have his personality, but in the original game, Leon has much more personality. He's joking everyone. Where's everyone going? Bingo. Yeah, he's joking everywhere around, and he's amazing. And yeah, I'm honestly very excited about Resident Evil 9. Not gonna lie. Yeah, the game is going to be really amazing, and I think it's like all of the Resident Evil in one game. I also played Resident Evil 6, by the way, and I can see why people hate that game. It's not a Resident Evil game. It's not scary. It's more of an action game, and the Mercenaries mode is just Call of Duty. Leon going at pa. I just hit my mic. Pa and popping zombie hell like it's Yakuza also. But the Yakuza is also a very great game. I started playing it this year and it was really great. I played 6 games, I think. Yeah, 6 games. I played 6 Yakuza games. It was great. I tried to play Metal Gear Solid 3. I finished it. It was good. I like Metal Gear. I played Metal Gear Phantom Pain, the fifth one. It was also great. And yeah, we are going off topic. This video is about Resident Evil, not Yakuza or Metal Gear Solid. And yeah, that's all I can say. This game is going to be really amazing. And अगर तुम लोग भी excited हो Resident Evil 9 के लिए तो मुझे comment में ज़रूर बताना. I am also very excited. Leon is old, but he's still kicking ass. He's popping zombies' head. He's doing the Yakuza heat action on those zombies. He's popping the shit out of them. Yep. And so I think that's about it. I don't have I don't have any much to talk about. Why can't I speak English, dude? I don't know why. I don't know why I can't speak English, dude. So मेरे पास और तो कुछ कहने को है नहीं इस बारे में. I'm really excited about the game, and honestly, I'm more excited about Resident Evil 9 than GTA 6, to be honest. Yeah, I'm excited about Resident Evil 9, and I can't wait to try it. Also, yeah, I forgot to mention that Leon has a virus in Resident Evil 9, right? Right? Leon is infected. This area is, he's infected, and all of people and a lot of people are saying that he's going to die. Bro, I hope not. No, he doesn't die. That's Leon freaking Kennedy, bro. And when the people who say he's infected, he will die, brother, he was also infected in Resident Evil 4 too. He got out of it. Yeah, so he's going to make out of it in this game too. Yeah. And let's talk about Grace a little bit. I think she's cool. But honestly, when the first Resident Evil 9 Requiem was announced, I was not very, I was into the game. We're like, oh, great Resident Evil, another horror game, first person like Resident Evil 7 or Resident Evil 8. But it didn't hit. And when they said it's going to have first person and third person, I was like, hold on a minute, maybe we have a chance of someone like Jill, Leon. I don't think Chris was going to be in it because he was already in the previous two games, 7 and 8. And I was like, Jill or Leon could be, or maybe both. And to be honest, I wanted them both in the game. This might have been the perfect chance of getting them a game together. But it's okay. Maybe we'll get Jill later. Resident Evil 10, maybe Jill. And so yeah, that's about that. Resident Evil 9 is about Leon and Grace. Leon is going to save another girl. That's all his life has been so far. He's been saving girls in every game, bro. Like what blondes? He saved Ashley first and now Grace. He's been saving blondes since 2005, right? That's when Resident Evil 4 was mentioned. Okay, so yeah, that's all about what I'm gonna say. I'm trying to remember if I have anything more to say about that, but I don't think I have. Leon's jacket look cool. Got the cool look of veteran. He's old. And oh yeah, I also read something really funny, by the way. It seems that the female staff at Capcom decided to design Leon. They paid attention to every single wrinkle on his face, on his neck, and they make sure he stayed hot. He stayed sexy, but that's, by the way, that shit made me laugh, by the way. Yep. And मैं कुछ और सोच रहा हूँ, मेरे पास कुछ है कहने को कि नहीं, और मेरा तो कुछ भी नहीं है कहने को. बस Resident Evil 4 नहीं, थोड़ी Requiem का इंतजार है. And yeah, that's about it. I don't know what to say anymore. I'm trying to remember some shit. Hold on. I'm trying to remember. Bear with me. Yeah, about that baby monster. Yeah, that big guy in Resident Evil Requiem. The big baby monster. Chunk. That's his name. And yeah, I don't know. Yeah, also that weapon Leon has in Resident Evil 9, the big ass gun. Requiem, I think its name is Requiem in the game. That's sick. And I think Leon के पास वो gun थोड़ी देर तक रहेगी. Leon will have that gun for just a little bit. He's going to give it to Grace, as we have seen in the cutscene. And I don't know about that's about it. See you next time. I'm excited about Resident Evil 9, by the way. Just saying. I hope you are too. See ya. Bye.